Hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. It has been a while, but I'm back now. So in today's tutorial, I'm going to be putting you through on how I achieved this design. As you can see, it's quick. Congratulations to her. But I'm going to be showing you how I achieved this using Photoshop. So first, you can see the background, you can see her pictures, you can see the flowers and how I implemented that text around the shape. So I'm going to show you all these things right away. So first you go to your file menu and you choose the new option. I used size 1080 for the width and 1350 for the height. So you go to create, you can see we have our blank page. Now you click on layer and maybe adjust this because I'm going to be using this panel a long time. So we're going to unlock this by clicking the lock sign there. First, what we're going to need is our background. All these materials, I'm going to be leaving them in my WhatsApp group. So if you have not joined my group, feel free to check the link on my bio, on my YouTube channel bio. You're going to see the link that will take you straight to my WhatsApp group. So first, you're going to take our background and place it in your design. So what we're going to do is to adjust it to fit the blank space. Just adjust this a little and that's it. But if you can see, the picture here is sharp and clear. Many of you asked how I edit my pictures. I've shown you countless times, but I'm still going to show you again. You can go to let's enhance this website. This is where you can enhance your picture, although you have just few credits to enhance, and if you want more credit you have to share to friends. Each friends you share, you have to get 10 credits, and I'm sure you have people that you can share with. So you can just come here and enhance your picture. You can see where the tools are for you to enhance. You just put it on balanced and increase the light AI a little bit. If you use magic, it's going to change it to an AI image, something like that, so it's not advisable for design. So this is where you edit your pictures. So the next thing we're going to do now is to bring in our picture. First picture is this one, so we're going to bring it here and of course remove the background. So we're going to click on the picture and go to select marks, add layer marks, then you click on it. You can see the blank box beside the picture. So you're going to go to our select tool, go to select subject and click on it to select the image that is here. So once it's selected, you click on the layer marks. Oh sorry, let's undo this. We are supposed to select subject. After then we'll now create our layer marks to remove the background, and to select the subject we just chose here. So after this we just click on create layer marks and it's going to select the subjects. So you have to right click. When you right click, you convert it to smart object so it can be a single picture. Then you go to your move tool and adjust it a little bit, like adjust it here. You can try using the size I used in the previous design, anyone that's good for you. You can see this is a bit bigger, so I have to increase it a bit. So I think this is okay, and you have to bring it down like maybe here, something like this. Okay, so guys, the next thing to do is to create another layer. add another layer to the picture, then go to your brush tool. Make sure that the black side is up and the white is down, because it's not going to blend the picture. This helps to blend your picture. So this is why you should make here the black side up, because if you change it now to white, it's going to bring the picture back. You can see. So you have to make sure that the black part is up, then you blend to your required size. Any size that is good for you, just blend it, and this is how it's going to be. So next thing to do is to adjust it, and that's it. You can see the remaining two pictures at the top. We're going to arrange it there too. So you're going to click on the background so the picture can stay at the back. Then you bring in your picture, do the same. You use the select tool and select subject to select the picture. Then you go to your max to remove the background. Then always remember to convert to smart objects, because when you're going to blend the background, you still have to add another layer mask, so it's going to be very confusing. So you can see our picture here. We can reduce it. Then when we reduce it, we have to add another layer to blend the background also. And you can see before we added the layer mask, the color here is still blue. You can see the color is still yellow. Sorry, it's still yellow. But once we click on this mask, it's going to change, because it knows what we want to do. So we just go to the brush and blend this also to any amount that you think is okay for you. Then you go back, select the last picture and click on select. Then you also select this also to select your picture. So after that, you just select this picture and put it where you saw it. Then you do the same for it. You click on the marks, you go to your brush and you blend. As simple as that. So if you notice in this design, you can see my font is not really catchy. I was kind of in a rush to do this design. So if you feel that there is a better color or better font you can use for this side, you are free to, because I don't really like this area, this font and everything I used here. But I'm sure that there are ideas you have of this font. So back to our design, we're going to need our flower. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping this in my WhatsApp group for you guys to use. So we're just going to keep this one here, and I think there are three locations I kept it here, and the last part was here. So we're going to do the same. To duplicate pictures, you just have to press Ctrl J to duplicate, and you can move it to wherever you want. So I think this is how I achieved this. So if you notice also, there was a line. You see a line on the picture with this PNG here. I'm going to also send it. It's just like a PNG that is mostly used for designers. I don't know, maybe edge of every flyer that you can see they use it, but I just decided to add a little spice to the design. You You can see the line the effect is given to the picture. It's not bad. So you have to just duplicate it and put it in different directions and twist it. That's how I did it. Something like this. It's good like this. Let's see. Mine was down here, so you have to put it down there. Something like this. Okay. So now we're going to be doing this, the round stuff and the circle. How I did it. So you just go to your circle, your ellipse tool, then you choose on the color you want. This is the color I chose. Then you just draw your circle. Simple as that. So now after drawing your circle, wait, let's adjust this a little. So after drawing your ellipse circle, you go to your text tool. Make sure that the ellipse is selected. So when you go to your text tool, you come to around the line where it's showing this shape of text. You can see the difference. Just hover around the line that is showing on the circle, then click on it. When you click, you see that the text just goes around the circle. Then you choose your color. I think I chose black on this. So you choose your color and you reduce it to any amount you want. So this is how I achieved this. But in case you want to increase, you can go to your move tool and increase it to the amount you want, and you can see how it is now. So if you were asking on how I achieved this round text, this is how I did it, and I hope it helps you in other designs. You can do it for other shapes too. It's going to work. So we're just going to take, for a fast work, we're going to take out the class of 2024 class of 2018 and just put it here. If you want to know this font, the font is Monk Crane. You can see it here, Monk Crane. That's the font if you want to know the name of the font. So the next thing to do is to bring in this shape. This shape that we did here is a rectangle, but I had to make few adjustments. So you go to your rectangle tool and you choose your color. Then make sure that this place is, you increase it. That's your radius, to make the corner round, the corner of the rectangle round. But if you reduce it to 0, you can see that when you draw a rectangle, it's going to have sharp corners. You can see it. So instead of doing that, you can just increase this to any amount. Depends on how you want the curve to be. Then you draw your curve. So that's how I achieved this. It's as simple as that. That's how I achieved it. Then you can bring your right up here. This is a Montserrat font. It's a popular font used by designers, so it's just a simple font and simple and easy to use. It's like it goes in with any design, something like that. That's why most people like using this Montserrat font. So somehow I think this shape is a little bit big, so we can reduce it a little and adjust it to the amount you want. So I think that's okay and it's good, looking like the design. So what we're going to do next is to bring this and just put it there. That means you can bring this one down a little, and that's that. So there's one last thing you need to do for these pictures to blend with the background. You go select the background, you Ctrl J to duplicate, then you scroll all the way up, like you carry the duplicated one to the top, and you go to Flier, you go to blur, then click on Gaussian blur to blur it a little bit. So you click on OK. When you click on OK, you go to your effect. You can see different effects is given to the design, but I choose overlay, soft light or overlay. When you choose overlay, you have to reduce the opacity here so that it can rhyme a little bit. That's why I use overlay, but sometimes you can just use soft light. You don't need to do much reduction. You just reduce the opacity a little, and that's for that. So like I said, for the font, this font here, it's not really eye-catchy, but choose you can choose your desired font. If you want to know the font I used Clarist font for this quick text. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.